Here we go. It is time for Singapore. The drivers rev it up. And it's pedal to the metal. Let us go, go, go. Under the lights here in Singapore. Owen off the line quite well, but Centrix always there to challenge in the Red Bull with kicking off a great start. There's contact. That Red Bull is absolutely fiery in the start, as I was just about to say, but he made contact with Gecko, who looked to get off the second phase way better. He's taken second place away from Centrix. Now, it's Knights following behind, and everybody throughout the top 10, all the way back to just J&T, fighting to keep in the top 10. All single file. Now in the run to Sector 2, it's Gecko, who tries to gain an Owen, can't do much, and we switch to the back of the field. We've got a retirement. Benz, and his first ever RPL start is out, and it's not even a sector in. Virtual safety car, and now a front wing being broken from an AlphaTauri. And Term is out. Term is also out. Term has left the session either out of frustration or the game returning on track, and that's where the front wing was gone. It was from the Alpine, not an AlphaTauri. Virtual safety car still no upgrade yet. Virtual safety car's done. Oh, Tadpole and Minions have come together in turn 1. And now they're both outside the points after a really good qualifying effort from both of them. And it looked like the Ferrari of Knights was ducking out right there. May have caught Centrix off guard. It looks like it has just a little bit. But, yeah, Kipu, points for AlphaTauri last week, making themselves back in the points. Oh, Centrix in the wall! I was talking about getting caught out, and now he's been caught out even more. Here's Kipu and J&T. This is for points now. Here's Kipu on the outside line. J&T going to try to protect that. Kipu doesn't try a switchback, but holds his own, and holds his own beautifully. Gets the place over J&T. And now Kipu looks to take his 11th place in this race.
Yeah,
Easy.
He's going for a move on the inside, and he's done it.
Alex Bayer holding on to P4, and behind that, J&T and Invade. Trading some spots for P9 right now. Invade gonna maybe try the switchback. Not this time, but hanging in right behind now, just on the last bit for points, and the highest hard runner, though, still in this race. Now, once more closer for this lead is Gecko. Here comes Gecko. Can Gecko find a way past? Is he finding a way past now? Yes, he is. Here he goes on the inside line. Gonna squeeze Owen almost to the barrier. And now Gecko takes over the race lead for Ferrari. He had the lead last week in Formula Endurance, the last time we left off in RPL. This time for Tier 2 in the same car. Promoted to Ferrari this week. He's going to take the race lead, obviously, over Owen. Hold on 1 second. Kipu, by the way, looking to... Oh, that was almost contact. Valks left the session. She'll need an invite back, but Kipu just about got squeezed to the wall right there with Wavy. And now Kipu finally does find a way past. Wavy weaving,
Owen,
I think maybe saying,
Owen,
sorry.
Owen lost much time because he was just 3/10 back, 2/10, and now he's 8/10 back.
Where Kip is much closer, has a chance. Which way does he go? This time, left side, far away around, close to the wall there, giving Zetzi as much room as possible in case Zetzi decides to go a little defensive. But there's no need for it because Kipu is now up a place into 6th place. Next target is Valkyrie, and this could be a really good race for Kipu, who's looking for a good run tonight. Invade and Blugagi also trade spots. Centrix and Mythic also on the
Owen is out of
second
DRS.
Street.
Sorry to interrupt you. Owen is out of DRS.
Minions, pits, Kipu, now in DRS, in pursuit of Valk, around the outside. Valk's gonna go protective, and you saw last season in this race, it was a Red Bull and Mercedes going side by side in a section where the two came together, Hunted and Valk. This time, Valk gives enough space, but there's a crash. Leighton's out of this race. Leighton retires on track, though, so won't result in a safety car, but Valk with amazing defense slams the door, but just enough to keep Kipu on the road, and now Zatz is caught up to this, the Academy teammate, for a little bit of company. I just want to look because of our hard runners right now. We have, obviously, those guys coming out of the pit lane. Let's make sure they don't collide with anybody or have anything happen. They are close with action. Gecko's left the session. Oh, that's right out of the pit lane. That's going to be something that hinders him in this race. The undercut was possible. Now, maybe not. Valk was close with Mythic. Zatsy behind Mythic now. Zatsy on Mythic. Mythic defensive. Zatsy inside line. Mythic still going to be around the outside, but maybe trying for a switchback now on older tires. Does do so. Outside line is his. Zatsy slams the door, and that door gets shut before turn 6, 7, 8 area, where that happens. Tadpole backing off of Wavy. Race leaders are in, though. Owen, I'd assume similar, too. Now, I think with the undercut from Gecko, it's just unfortunate that he lagged out at the time, because, I mean, it really could have been holding on to the race lead. That could have been the difference. Kippu gets by Centrix, who's yet to pit. Maybe trying to do wonders because Alex Bear's been backed up here. So there you go. Valk also in this too. McLaren, 0 points last week. First time since the Season 9, Round 9 Vegas. And Tadpole's out of this race. The virtual safety car's out. That is a McLaren we were just talking about as a team aspect, needing something to happen. That's on the right side of the track. There could have been contact based on how that car's looking.
In the back of Owen again. Oh, he tapped a little with the wall, I think, but it was a little lag and Minions retires in the pits.
5th retirement this race. I think I jinxed us. Well, yeah. Now it's up to the top 3 to figure out when is the right time to start pushing even more like Owen has. Owen has pushed, but they've also pushed behind a little bit, because you can now see how much Gecko's getting close to the wall and wants by the teammate. Here goes Valk and Hunted. Hunted's around. Hunted's got damage. And these two had a collision last season in this corner. Has it happened again is now going to be my question here after this race, after I see some clips.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best.
Turn on the battery now.
Here come the Jets.
POV.
Centrix around. Jets are deployed for Owen. Battery being drained all the way down to 43%. Final time through Sector 1. Not too far off that time with tires wearing.
Yeah, from the guys behind. Great race.
Owens continuing to solidify himself as a worthy driver for Tier 1. Eventually, the 2 Ferraris swap, but in the meantime, he's going to continue to extend his all-time wins in Tier 2. Owen wins once again. He has absolutely been on it this season. 4 of the first 5 races, he's come out on the top step of the podium. The top 3 put on a hell of a race. 20 seconds out of Alex Bear, P4 finisher. The 2 Ferraris at the end gave it their all. They swapped between Gecko and Knights. Gecko second, Knights third, and give it to Alex Bear, P4, in his first start for Aston Martin. Hell of a job. Kippu, from the back of the grid, P5. Not the best of showings considering he's in Red Bull, but worthy of some credit. With that being said, still some fights at the finish line. Zatsy, P6 for Williams. An amazing showing. I think that's worthy of Driver of the Day. We'll talk about that in a moment. Valk is next. That strategy did not pay off. Next is Wavy, then J&T. They both do spur points, and now it's up to Blue Goggy, the last of our points runners, to hold on here over Centrix. No collisions this time I've seen from Blue Goggy, but if he could just hold on here, that would be amazing. I think he's low on fuel, so there's a chance he might be out here soon, or at least sputtering. He is sputtering. He's trying to hold on to the Red Bull here. To the line, Blue Goggy will get points. And this time, I don't think the swords will interfere. Nearly a photo finish with Hunted and Invade and Mythic. Our last runner across the line. 15 drivers complete this race of the 20 who showed up. And a safety car free race, but a dogfight between the top 3 at that one.
If you would like to check out the final race results, driver standings, constructor standings, and much more, head over to our socials. RPL Formula 1. No spaces. If you would like to check out the upcoming races in the near future, head over to our Twitch. The username is the same. We hope to see you there.